Swapping spaghetti squash for pasta or rice helps reduce carbs, balance blood sugar, and adds a little extra fiber to your meal. And we're making it in the air fryer, which reduces the cook time by about 20%, which means you can make this weekly for any meal. Hey there, I'm Molly Thompson from What Molly Made. Welcome back to my kitchen where we make good food that makes you feel good too. Today we are making air fryer spaghetti squash. It may seem simple, but this is one you need to memorize for weekly meal prep. Preheat the air fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. A good rule of thumb when you're cooking with the air fryer is to reduce the temp by about 25 degrees and reduce the cook time by about 20%. Preheating your air fryer helps cut down on the cook time and helps cook the squash more evenly, very similar to preheating the oven. While it's preheating, slice a medium spaghetti squash in half lengthwise with a sharp knife. Be really careful when you're cutting it because it can be a little tough and hard to cut through when it's raw. Once it's cut in half, use a spoon to scoop out the seedy insides. You can discard the seeds or save them to roast with spices. Brush each side with a bit of olive oil and sprinkle them lightly with salt and pepper. I find adding too much salt at this point can draw out too much moisture and make the squash watery, so use the salt sparingly here. You can always add more salt after it's cooked. Poke a few holes in the skin with a fork, then place the squash cut side up in the air fryer basket. Although it's unlikely, poking a few holes in the squash helps the steam escape from the squash and helps avoid any explosions or messes while it's in the air fryer. Air fry at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. The cook time will vary based on how large your squash is. If your squash is on the larger side, it may take a little bit longer to cook. You can pause the air fryer at any time and carefully check the squash to see if it's fork tender. You'll know it's done when it's easy to pierce with a fork and pulls apart easily. When it's done, allow it to cool slightly in the air fryer basket because it will likely be too hot to handle. Once it's cool enough to touch, remove it from the air fryer to a plate or a cutting board and use a fork to pull the spaghetti squash strings apart. I like to start around the edges and work my way into the center. Test the squash and add more salt and pepper as needed. You can store the spaghetti squash in the fridge for up to 5 days if you're meal prepping, or serve it right away with your favorite recipes like spaghetti, sausage and peppers, or serve it alongside your favorite protein. Spaghetti squash doesn't have to be only for the fall. It's a great ingredient to add to your recipes all year long. We love to add this to our meals to cut down on a little bit of starch, and we hope you love this one too. If you love a low-carb swap, subscribe to our channel for more recipes, then check out this Instant Pot asparagus for another veggie side.